Hello, my people of Twitch. We are here to power wash because the last time I tried to power wash the cement mixer, my computer crashed. Who knows what that was about, but whatever. We proceed. We're off to the mines to wash the cement mixer. But the mines! In case we don't remember, 1% clean. Oh my gosh. Okay, sorry. How to unpack all this. As far as I can tell, there's only 2 A Lumixes in the entire world, but we both live in the same county with entries in the same recruitment directory. Melts the mind, I know. I'm Axel Lumix, hairstylist extraordinaire. The other A Lumix is Arthur, who's a temporary supervisor specializing in mining ops. Guess which one of us got called up to run things here for the day. The crazy thing is that you just get called to do a job based on your name, apparently, and that they wouldn't like double check any credentials, or that you wouldn't be like, hey, that's not me. But no, we're off to the mines. You cannot sell any currently owned equipment back to the shop. Yeah, I figured that out. I was looking for my cats. I cleaned one thing, the like funnel up here, and then I was going to go look for my cats, and then I got distracted because I tried to go in the mine, and that's when my computer crashed. So we're just going to do that first. It let me go way further than I thought it would. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's go find my cats. Cutie kitties. I am allowed. Not that far. Okay. No cats. The bounds of this game are crazy. Look how far I can travel from that cement mixer. It looks like this cement is my boundary. Did I bring my cats? I gotta go find them. I can climb this guy? That's insane. Oh, I can climb this guy. All right, with the view. There's a gnome all the way up there. I don't see my cats. Maybe they're not on this map. Screwdriver. I found the gnome. He's looking out. Can I go past the gate? They weren't by my van. They better not be in the hole. Oh, goodness gracious. Is that Squeak? No, it's Bubbles. One of them's rolling in the dirt. Okay, I found one cat. Let's go find the others. I think that might be one. Who's up here? Where's your mama? Ulysses! Ah, all the way up here. Okay, I found all my cats. And the gnome. All the way up there. I don't think there's a way for me to grab the gnome. I wonder if I could put the ladder here and grab the gnome. I can pick it up from this far away. Insane. That's as far as I'm allowed into the mine. Is that creepy? Can I put him? Can I open the door? Probably not. Like, can I put him in the car? No. I don't think there's really a better place to put the gnome. All right, well, let's continue on with the cement mixer like we're supposed to be doing. Instead, I am distracted, as per usual. Oh yeah, this is the one that I was like, it's gonna take a long time. Turns out, cement mixers get really, really dirty. Oh, and I can turn on the drum, which I will definitely have to do in order to get everything. I'm also really not looking forward to that ladder. Gosh. Oh, yeah, guys. This is going to take forever. That's okay. Oh, man. In other news, making a cement mixer white was probably not the best choice, unless your goal is to get it, like, perfectly clean every time. Because then we know, like, you know, when it's white, it's clean. As opposed to, like, just being like, I think it's clean. We don't know. Oh, man, cleaning this is gonna... I guess it makes sense, because this is where the cement gets poured out of, you know? So it makes sense that this is the dirtier part. Oh, wait, also, if Axel is the one who called me over here, Mr. Hairstylist, and he's, like, in charge of this mining operation for the day with the cement mixer, and he's the one who's, like, cleaned the cement mixer, what if the cement mixer wasn't even supposed to be clean? And Axel was just like, that's dirty. That'd be a little silly. I'm gonna have to get a new angle on this guy. Can we talk about the dirt here? This looks like the design of that looks really well done. Oh my gosh, it's so shiny under all the dirt. Ooh, yeah, this stuff's real caked on. Let's go, come on, y'all. Oof, yeah, man. I guess when I get to the point where the whole thing is blinding me because it's so fracking bright, I'm definitely done. Maybe we just do this now. Oh, it's orange. It's orange. Oh my gosh, railings are the worst. I hate this. I can't aim at them at all. I've done like nothing on that side of the railing. Alright, so only the railing's orange, but the top of this is just bright as hell. I'm gonna turn around so it's less blinding. It's a little better. Not like to clean, just in brightness of my eyeballs. can't even truly tell how clean these like cornered lips are because it's so dirty. And now there's glare. I think that's the color we're going for clean. I'm gonna have to clean the bottom of the platform before it, like, the game pings. That glare. Is that glare? I can't even tell if it's glare. Like, that's how bright it is. Or is that just, like, the color? Can't even tell that I'm hitting anything. It's not making a sound for it. A little bit of, like, water slopping noise. Nice, nice. All right, the rest of the platform. Just trying to get really well done. You just really want that drum on, don't you? Once it's on, it's just going to be like turn off the whole time. So hard to aim. Probably easier to like actually make sure you're doing ladders if you like don't unlock your camera. That being said, no. I'm not here to get a headache. I'm here to power wash. I'm very grateful to Power Wash Simulator for giving me the option to power wash without a headache. Come on, I hate this rail. I'll do the bottom so I at least know when it's done because it'll ping. It actually might not because I can't get to the other side of that. At the platform. I still gotta do that rail. Oh, I got the rail, bless. The ladder did not ping. Parts, bottom parts, top parts. I missed. Ooh. Yeah. There we go. Ladder. Done. I'll just keep going on the back of this, I guess. Oof. Yeah, this is going to be a slow wash, my guys. This is given a hand memorial, if you know what I'm talking about, from the first game. But, like, with more little pieces. I feel like the further we get from the cement poury location, also the easier it should get. But who knows? seems pretty logical, though. Yeah, like, this isn't bad. The platform was super bad. The cement drum wants to turn on so badly. Yeah, this part, because it's so close to where the cement pours, I imagine is pretty bad. Difficult, difficult, lemon difficult. Good, good, nice. Nice. I'm standing down here so I can do the bottom of this side before I finish up that top part. Yeah, this is definitely going to have to be a part by part clean and not a top down clean, just for thoroughness. Oh my gosh. Yeah, like none of these things pinged. All right, we got one. Nice. Got the chute. Moving on up. Nice, nice, nice. It's real fun when I can't see the dirt because of the turn on the cement drum option. Going good, going good. How much splash damage do you think I'm doing? Like, it's gotta be real hard to clean this part without accidentally cleaning part of the drum. Oh gosh, that's supposed to be white. And Yearn. Cool. That blue thing on the inside is going to be a bitch. Get to it soon. That'll be a ladder situation. And I don't even know what colors these things are supposed to be. Oh, hey, look, parts of the chute that I missed. Cleaning by texture right now more than anything. Small, short, extension. Probably part of the turn on the cement drum situation. I can't jump up from here. Yeah. Okay. You gotta jump to the ladder. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely gonna be a turn on the cement drum situation. Oh, maybe it's not. Maybe it's a crouch situation. Yeah. Perfect. All right. Caldera County. Fleet. Like, this game is definitely British. You could tell by the spelling of things, but, like, that license plate, it just looks like it belongs in Washington. There we go. Nice. Go around to get the other side of this. The sound of the dings is so nice. Once I finish up this support. Maybe not. Whoa, that was a bad idea. My hand slipped. There you go. Yeah, I think it might be time to get to the top of this drum. Oof. Let's go. I probably can do the drum without turning it on. Which might be better considering the amount of concentration I have to put on one spot to get it clean. Yeah, oh man, when the chunks of dirt come off, that looks so good. The color choices in this game. The texture on the dirt here also is so well done. Maybe just keep going actually in this direction. Some like extra cleaning to get that down. This part is the whole drum. I have to clean away from the text, the little pip to turn on the cement drum, or else I can't see what I'm doing. Man, this like fucking peppermint candy cane striped drum. Part of me's like, I don't think I've ever seen a clean cement drum, but I'm also like, or I was thinking I haven't seen a red cement drum, but also like, what color would it be, you know? If it was covered in cement. Construction. Concrete. I'm trying to read their logo. Concrete plan. Nice. I'm so bad at standing on top of spheres. Roundy things. I got too close to the edge. I'm living on the edge. Oh, hey, what's up, man? Caught me right as I'm like falling around. Don't worry, I can stand on things. Everything's fine. How you doing, Blue Jay? Do you guys have one more week of break, or are you already heading back? Did you go at the wrong time? I don't know. Do you want to see me fall? Unintentionally? That's like half of me playing this game. Go back tomorrow. Not bad. Not bad. Yes, you want to see me fall? Question mark? Because I probably will fall. Again. Without meaning to. Absolutely. Don't worry, once I try to get to the edge of this side, I'm gonna fall. Because I'm not good at standing. It's like little tiny spots up here. So hard to know you get. Watch me fall in a video game purposely. It's like actually one of the reasons why I don't play Minecraft on stream that often. Or I only play Minecraft on stream when I'm like far enough in the game that I know I can survive, because if you watch my early game Minecraft shenanigans, it is mostly near-death scenarios. And also me falling into water and just like screaming and panicking. I actually don't scream anymore. I've learned not to scream when I fall in the water. I've learned to panic internally, which is a little bit better. But yeah, early Minecraft days are actually pretty hard. And I am shocked at how, you know what's funny is actually, if it's go down this Minecraft path for a while, right? I saw a video of some like game developer who was talking about Minecraft. And they were like, Minecraft is such an interesting game that tells you a lot about a person because it doesn't tell you to do anything. Like, you do it on your own, essentially. You figure out how to build things and, like, you know, how to make things. And if you want to learn to enchant, you learn to enchant. And if you want to go fight dragons, you fight dragons. Oh, hold on, Axel. So I drive out here all excited at the possibilities, but when I arrive, they immediately pop a hard hat on me. Uh-huh. You thought you would go to construction site and you would still do something else? Not only is that extremely rude, sure, but also do you realize how long it took me to get my pompadour looking like this? Oh, Axel, you and your pompadour. Anyway, so this guy's talking about how Minecraft is an interesting game because, like, you have to, like, want to explore, and you can, like, do it in a, like, everyone can play Minecraft for so many different reasons, and it's, like, really just the player limiting themselves of what they want to do in the game. Like, do they want to go fight the Ender Dragon? Do they want to go explore new things that are being added to the game all the time, or whatever? Oh my gosh, oh, I'm so close to the edge. I can't fall yet. I can't fall yet. I'm still working on the... Okay, fine. I guess I'm on the floor now. I don't know if I can even continue washing this from here. I guess I'm fine. And my first time playing Minecraft was so hard. I didn't understand, because like one of my friends was just like, you'll probably enjoy Minecraft because you like exploring and like, you know, building things, and you know, there's a little bit of a survival aspect to it, but like you'll be fine, you know, like you'll figure it out. It's not that hard. So you should try to play Minecraft. And I was like, yeah, sure. And I was like, I know how to play video games. Like I can open up Minecraft and be okay if I just play it by myself. So I opened up Minecraft and I started a new game all by myself. And I am confused because it doesn't, like I've seen pictures of Minecraft and I am in an area that doesn't look like anything I have ever seen before when I've seen Minecraft pictures. And there's like a little bit of instructions, like go break a tree, you know? There are no trees. Like I couldn't find a single tree. And I was like, what am I supposed to do? And then so it becomes like, you know, nighttime and things are killing me and I'm digging myself into holes so I don't die. And I can't find animals to kill. And it was just like such a tragedy. And eventually I get to a point where I'm like, I'm just going to die. I can't survive here. It's not working, etc. And one of my friends is like, put me in the game with you so I can like try to help you out a little bit. Like, I'm sure you're just like doing something wrong, you know? And I was like, yeah, sure. I make mistakes. You know, I'm a human. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm doing bad things. And he was like, seriously, you can't even like go kill a tree? And I was like, there are no trees. And he was like, what are you talking about? Yes, there are. Just go like walk until you find a tree. And I was like, my dude, I am looking in every direction and there are no trees. And so he comes into the game with me and is like, holy shit. You've just spawned in one of the rarest biomes in all of Minecraft that are like so hard to find. And yes, there are no trees here. I had spawned my first ever game of Minecraft in the Badlands, where there are no animals and no trees and nothing. It's just like nothing at all. It was real bad for a learning experience, let me tell you that. So that game, he ended up finding me a tree and then I became a farmer, which is what I usually do in games. And then having farmed sufficiently, I was like, okay, this is fine. But apparently that's basically all there is to the game, because my friend is an explorer. He was like, I'll build a house and then I'm going to go out on adventures and go find stuff. And I was like, yeah, sure. I don't want to go on adventures. I was trying to learn like game mechanics. And so that didn't work out very well. It took me forever just to craft like an axe, a pickaxe, you know? And then to eventually try to dig into the Badland Mountains of just terracotta, which isn't even like stone, which most people I suppose are used to, and which you can't actually craft better like weapons out of. It was a whole situation. And I played that game for like a few hours, and then I was like, all right, I think I'm good. I figured out most of Minecraft. Everything is fine. Granted, I had like not done basically anything. And then one day, like months in the future, one of my friends is like, one of my other friends was like, hey, I saw you were playing Minecraft before. Do you want to come join a server with me and my friends? And I was like, yeah, sure. I don't really know what we would do like on a server together. And he was like, oh, do you not know how to play Minecraft? And I was like, not really. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. And he was like, that's okay. He's like, I can teach you. And this man gets me into a Minecraft server and immediately is like, we spawn on a structure that my other friend has built. And it's like this beautiful, gorgeous bridge that's attaching his castle to the rest of the world. And he's like, come follow me. I'll show you like where we're farming and stuff. And I was like, okay. So, because he wants to teach me farming mechanics so that I can like eat in the game. And so he takes me over there, like to the farm. And then at the farm is where they've been keeping like some of their extra supplies. So he's like, here's some supplies for you. And he throws me a bunch of stuff on the floor in front of me. And he's like, pick up all that stuff. And I was like, okay. I pick up all the stuff. The thing in my hand that I pick up is a pickaxe. It's just an iron pickaxe. And I was like, ah, yes, pickaxes. That's what I imagine when I think of Minecraft. Like, that makes sense. And then he's like, cool. We're going to come break a tree. Like, let's, like, we're going to walk you through this real slow. He walks me over to a tree and is like, this is how you break a tree. And I start trying to mine the tree with a pickaxe. And he's like, what the hell are you doing? I was like, you said mine the tree? This is a mining tool? That is a tree. And he was like, I gave you an axe. And I was like, there are other tools in the game? And he was like, yes. Like, he's like, hold on. He's like, we're going to pick up some dirt now. Like, mine some dirt. And then I start using the axe to mine the dirt. And he's like, the shovel. Come on, there's a shovel. And I was like, I had no idea that anything existed in Minecraft outside of an axe, a pickaxe rather, and a sword. Because those are the only things I've seen in like promotional content for Minecraft ever. So anyway, after I absolutely destroy my friend's expectation of like, you know, how to play the game because I had just started, he was finally got to a point where he was like, you know what, we need to just me and you on our own in a Minecraft world so I can just teach you the mechanics of the game. And so we get onto our own server and just do straight mechanics. The way that he plays the game, admittedly, which is like a lot of farming and farms, like he's an iron farm immediately kind of guy. He's a villager trading person kind of guy. I'll go exploring and not leave a clear path out kind of guy because he just remembers it because he's played Minecraft so much. And he's fantastic at the game, and it was super fun, and I loved it. It was such a good learning experience for Minecraft. But also, now my brain is like, that's how you play Minecraft, is you build your iron farms and your villager trading posts and etc. And that's how I play Minecraft now, which is a pretty good way to play the game. But let me tell you, the number of people I gave a heart attack to and still give heart attacks to when I play Minecraft because I have basically no idea what I'm doing outside of that is real, real high. There was a time where he was trying to teach me how to use a bow. And he was like, we were in a cave, and like a creeper had spawned in like a distant part of the cave. Hold on, it's Axel. So I found my agency guy, and he explains that he's booked the wrong Lumix. Yes, you have the same last name or name as someone else in the county. Fantastic, I think. Now what? It's going to be like the slowest story you're ever going to tell, Axel, because I'm not going to get the rest of it till I hit 40%. Like you do. Admittedly, I'm not texting him back, so he must be, like, waiting, you know? But whatevs. But yeah, I give people a heart attack still when I play Minecraft because I'm like, surely this will work, and then it doesn't. I'm a little bit better now. The problem is that all of my friends now who like to play Minecraft that I still play with all the time play modded Minecraft, and I have no idea how to go through a mod pack. Like, my brain's not there. It's a mess. Unless it's the Pokemon one. The Pokemon one's great. I love playing Cobblemon. You like, but which mods? That's the thing. I'm like, which mods are you playing on? And also, I don't understand, like, how to go through a mod pack. I still don't. Someone's like, pick one, follow the mod pack through. It tells you what to do. And I'm like, I guess. And then I do a shit job at it. And usually I collect all the materials needed for someone else to take over and finish the mod pack for me because I don't know what I'm doing. Use it all the time, but you don't have any of the equipment anymore. Yeah, that's a rough. That is a hard sell. I was recently on a server with my friends, a different group of friends, and I was having such a good time. And then one day I logged onto the server and all the graphics had changed. It's like so bright now. And I don't know how to put it back to normal, and I don't like it. So I haven't been on that server in months because everything is just like so bright. And I have no idea what happened. I tried adjusting my video settings, and I'm sad because I never finished my build in that game. Like, it looks fine from afar, so it's not like I left it in a bad spot, but it's still, like, I feel like it's such a mess. And I would love to go back and, like, actually finish building stuff in that game. Unfortunately, I cannot, because now that the lighting has changed completely, it, like, gives me a headache, and I can't do that. And I wish it would go back to normal. But I don't know how to do that. It's also not on Java. It's on Bedrock. And I really barely know how Bedrock operates, to be fair. It took me forever to make an iron farm in that server because their village requirements are different from Java's village requirements. But I did it. It just took me like 5 times as long as it usually would have. I had to breed a shit ton of villagers. And give them jobs. I think they needed jobs. It was crazy. But, like, I wish I could go back and play on that server. Maybe I should log in again, see if the problem has been fixed. But that would be, I mean, just getting there would be rough. It might be. Then that's true. I know there's some recent updates to Minecraft where there's, like, trial chambers and stuff now. Don't know what that is. I kind of avoid combat in Minecraft. I'm a give me a bow and arrow kind of guy, and I'll shoot them from afar, but I'm not gonna get up close to anything. I'm basically a skeleton. If you have stuff to do, don't go play Minecraft. Look at me. I'm power washing. I've got a job to do. I gotta finish this game and also do all my jobs. I also just started another 100 games challenge for another champion who I hate for character reasons, not because of how he plays, but I hate him. And I'm putting that off because I hate him. I don't want to play with him. He's terrible. I also just, like, he typically goes top lane, and I just don't have top lane mentality. I'm not that kind of guy. And I don't want to be that kind of person. I feel like top laners are so toxic. No offense to all my friends who play top lane. But, yeah, top lane do be, like, one of the most toxic places to be. And I understand. Having played the other lanes, like, I get it. When you're in the bot lane, you have a friend the whole time, you know? Everything's great. When you're in the mid lane, you have all the rotations to do, and it's great. When you play top lane, good luck, man. Just good luck. It's a mess. Oh, I'm talking about League of Legends, which I did start streaming when I did my 100 games of Kindred. I don't know if I'm going to stream my 100 games of Jace. I might, if anyone is interested, but, yikes. I don't like Jace. Jace is my least favorite champion and has always been. I just don't like his lore, and then they tried to retcon it for Arcane, and it's just like, he's, nah. He's got to be like one of the most meh characters in the game. I don't like him. But also, like, his original lore is, he's a dick. I don't like him. He's just like a bad person. And I go off of original lore. Gosh, the drum is like never gonna ba-ding because of this little tiny bit on the floor, is it? I have to spin the drum to get it, or are there like other spots I've missed? I mean, there's probably other spots I've missed. Unless it's just like that point on the floor, maybe. See some spots. Ooh, hello to Jess. I hope you guys are both doing well. I know you just had break, so that's nice. I want to get up there before I crouch, please. Thank you. Trying to clean here. Oh yeah, I did leave some spots up here. Ooh, I left a lot of spots up here. Yikes. Nice. What do you mean not nice? What? Gotten accepted into 4 universities. Exciting. No one's forcing you to do anything productive, so you're in a funk. Yeah, that's fair, honestly. But at the same time, it's like, how much of a force do you need to be acting on you to do something productive, you know? Because me, like, when I have to do things that aren't like I am forcing myself to do this thing. Oh my gosh, look at all those spots I missed. I can't see them. I'm gonna have to, like, press and hold that by while we go across the top of this. Game? The game just froze. There you go. Okay, I think I got all the spots on that side. Let's turn around and check this side. That looks fine. Saw a spot over here. Oh my gosh, it's this. I actually don't think that's part of the drum. Only looking at the upper part. Oh my gosh. You have 2 competitions to get ready for. Yeah, you can do it. I believe in you. Gotta start practicing. Competitions are ultimately, they're fun. Remember that. You're supposed to be having fun. Like, yeah, it's nice to win, but if you're not having fun, what's even the point? Looking for little pink spots over here. Nothing. Top of the drum. I think there's anything left for me to clean here. I think I have to turn on the drum. I didn't want to. I might have to. I'm gonna clean the floor. I'm gonna like the rest of this first and then see if I have to turn on the drum. Water tank. I guess it makes sense that there's a water tank in a cement mixer. Cleaning is comforting. Yeah, I know. It's so nice to watch things get clean. I love cleaning. Just like watch all that color get zapped back into life. Ah, so nice to look at. And I already did the ladder, which I think is the worst part of this map. Ooh, what are you watching? Me and my boyfriend just started watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine. And let me tell you, so far, real good. Great writing. Show called Found. Technically, the other person always goes first, and then the I versus me is if you removed the other person from the sentence, which way does it make sense? So if you would say, like, Jess has been watching the show, I have been watching the show, I have been watching the show, Jess and I have been watching the show. To make it make sense. That being said, like, who cares? As long as we know what we're talking about. Who cares? This is why I'm not an English teacher. That and other reasons, but like, I can correct grammar all day long, but ultimately I'm like, if it helps you understand what is being said, I think it's fair. Fair game. Nice. Still didn't finish the drum. Is it that? No, no little pink spots on the drum. All right, well, we proceed. God, you really put like a white head of a truck on this cement drum? You're like, you know what it's going to be near all the time? Cement mixing. What color should we make it? White. A choice. Yeah, we started watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine. We like, so like last year we watched The Good Place, which is amazing and I've seen before and I love. And I've seen parts of Brooklyn Nine-Nine, but I've never like actually sat there and watched the whole thing. We were like, we want another show to watch that's like kind of similar in vibes to The Good Place. So we found a bunch of like internet lists online and we chose a few and we're like, we're going to watch their pilots. And if we like their pilot episode, then we'll watch the rest of the show. And so last night we started on that and we watched the first episode of Brooklyn Nine-Nine and it was really good. So we were like, yeah, we'll keep watching the show. So we watched like 4 episodes yesterday. Born to mix, built to roll. I love the fun little details the developers put in this game. Shout out to the designers. They had a lot of fun, I could tell. Ah, Rose is here too. Hi, Rose. How you doing? Ooh. As well. Exhaust pipe? Exhaust pipe. Not even halfway through the cement mixer. The purple gunk has returned. Doing okay-ish? That's good. I mean, better than not doing okay-ish. I guess unless you're doing, like, excellent. It really depends on the scale. There are lots of things that are not okay-ish. But I hope things get better, regardless. We always want things to be going good for everyone. Currently, I'm trying to figure out if I am going to have to rotate the cement mixer in order to clean the whole thing. I didn't want to move the drum, but I might have to. Oh no. Windows. Ooh, alright. Have fun with your show. Tell me if it's good. Thanks. My problem is I don't like a lot of like drama shows, which are like really popular for some reason. I want to engage in media that is lighthearted and fun. Like, I already know the world sucks. I don't need to watch a TV show that tells me that the world sucks. Axel. Agency guys tell me to improvise. He says that 93% of any job is being one big confidence trick. Yes. Tell me more. Well, I could do the Fandango before I could walk, so confidence is one thing I do have. That doesn't surprise me at all, Axel. It's a funny way to put that, but it's true. Yeah, so that's ultimately my goal with watching, like, consuming media, is like escape from the reality of things, even though, let's be real, all media is a commentary on something about reality. But at least in a, I would prefer, generally speaking, a more lighthearted way. The only times I really make exceptions to that is like books. I don't know why. I just don't enjoy reading comedies as much. I like comedies that are about other things, but if it's just a straight comedy, like a realistic, like people are just going to school and having fun, I'm probably not going to read that book. Unless like 12 people tell me to read it. Ooh, you're rewatching Stargate. I don't think I ever finished Stargate. I know I saw a lot of it with my dad, but I don't think I ever, like, I wasn't paying attention, you know? A lot of times when I quote unquote watch shows with my dad, I'm like just in the room while he is watching the show. That's most of it. Stargate's one of those, there's a Star Trek series that everyone says is the worst. That's like the only one I've seen the most of. Deep Space Nine, I think. But my father loves sci-fi. You don't think you finished it either? Yeah, no, yeah, I understand. What's the other one? Battlestar Galactica? That's another one that I never finished. But my brother told me how it ends. Free dad jokes? That's a great sticker, cement truck driver. I can't read that one. Oh, God. Let me stand right there. Keep on trucking. Yeah, so I never finished. I don't finish a lot of shows, actually, now that I think about them. I tend to get bored. Like, I got 5 seasons into Buffy the Vampire Slayer and then didn't finish the show. Even though I've only heard good things about it. Just, I don't know. I lose momentum for things, and like the ADHD kicks in, and I start doing other things, and then I never finish. I should finish Buffy. I know Buffy the Vampire Slayer is a good show. It's just like, I don't know, where I'm at in season 5, because I started watching it again somewhat recently. It got so much more like romance drama, and I am like not here for a romance. I'm not watching Buffy for a romance. I'm watching Buffy for like mythological creatures, and that's not what I want from a show. It makes sense, like, for the characters, which it's fine. It's just not what I personally want from a show. So it'll be slow going. I don't even know how many seasons of Buffy there are total, but like, I'll finish it eventually. But I don't really like it when shows take a turn abruptly, especially in like genre. And I'm like, that's not what I signed up for. Same thing with like book series. Oftentimes people will pitch book series in ways, and then I'll read them and I'm like, I'm not into that. Turns out, didn't enjoy it. Okay, what part of this window is still dirty? Because it looks great to me. Oh, the middle part right there. Cool. Okay, I'm not allowed to jump up there? Fine, I'll jump this way. There's a teddy bear on the truck. There we go. All right, window done. Continue working on the way down. Apparently the bottom half of this truck, including the cement mixer, is the last 50%. Oh my gosh, is the underside dirty? Please tell me I don't have to clean the bottom of this. Thank goodness. Okay. That was going to be a tragedy. But yeah, there's so many popular like book series that people are like recommending all the time, and I'm like, sure, I'll give them a try. And then I start reading them, and it's like, not my cup of tea. Mostly, a lot of times it's just like the main character. Sometimes if I don't like the main character, but I like something else enough, I'll continue to read it. Like Scott Westerfeld's Ugly series. I did not like the main character, but I found the world so fascinating that I kept reading for the setting, which is crazy. I don't know anyone else who's ever read a book just for the setting, but that's the entire reason I finished that series. The setting was so interesting to me. But like, I also haven't read a lot of the like super popular books that like everyone sees on social media nowadays. Or I read them a long time ago and I don't remember them at all because I read them probably when they were first published. And then I was like, no. I cobbled together a pop-up hairdressing salon and treat all the guys and girls to spank a new angle. You should have seen them after deep conditioning, like leaping lambs on the spring morning. This man got hired for a job at a construction site and then did everyone's hair. He is a hairdresser, so that makes sense. Not what he was hired for, but you know what? You do you, man. This tire is going to be rough to clean. It's got so many little divots in it. Ooh. Hey, I gotta read some more books. Just always. I love books. Looking for some new books to read. I just finished the Red Rising series by Pierce Brown, and that was really well done. It got a little too like spaceship fighty at the end for me, just because like I don't personally care about the organization of your spaceships for your intergalactic battle. Knowing them is going to have little to no bearing on the story usually, so that got a little too in-depth for me. But beyond that, the plot was really well done. I enjoyed it a lot. The characters are all very like believable and interesting. Yeah, no, great series. There was also like some really good callbacks in like the last book to the first book. And when I say the last book, I mean the third book. I think there's even more books that have come out since, but like the major plot that it appears the books were first sold on was resolved within the first 3 books of the series. And I thought it was very well done. If you like sci-fi, highly recommend Red Rising. You know, I think technically you could even stop at the first book. It leaves a few strings loose, but it's not even that bad if you just read the first book. Very much, if you want, like, the resolution, you know, get to the other books. Is that a shadow? That's the shadow from the teddy bear that I've been trying to clean this whole time. The front truck's going to be super dirty. I'm trying to think of any other books I read this year. I can't really remember off the top of my head. With the new Percy Jackson show coming out, I've been wanting to reread Percy Jackson, but at the same time, I'm like, I've already read them so many times, I should read other books. I also have that problem, where I like to reread books that I know I've enjoyed. And I'm like, I should really read some new books. I checked out a book from the library. I got to finish that. You reread books all the time. Okay, I'm glad it's not just me. I love rereading books and rewatching series and replaying old video games. There's just such comfort in it for me. So many books, but you only reread the same 6. Yes. Okay. Someone else who knows what I'm talking about. I will say I do have the rare thing where in my personal collection of books, I have read every single one. Admittedly, it's not a lot. I'm not one of those people who just accumulates a library for fun. I have read every single book that is on my bookshelf. Especially all of the books that I have personally purchased myself. I have read all of them. Which is apparently an insane claim to fame for a lot of people. That's not normal. But yeah, rereading books is a habit/problem, question mark, of mine. Especially as someone who writes books, I really gotta read more books. that are like currently being published. But I feel like I mostly just reread a lot of old books because I like them so much. So I don't get a lot of exposure to new stuff, but I really should. Your public library has a massive book sale every 6 months. Yes. Oh, man, that sounds amazing. And dangerous. Ooh. Yeah. No. Oh, gosh. At a rate like that, I would also accumulate a library of my own. But also, I use books for art projects, which I know some people think is treacherous. But I'm also like, if I've already read the book, and also I'm not technically damaging the book in any way, like, it's still technically readable. Whether or not anyone would still read them after I've turned them into my art projects, I don't know. I don't know anyone who has. Mostly they are for display. But, like, most books are for display anyway, you know? The way that most people talk about books and libraries. So, I don't see what the problem is. I think as long as you own the book, do whatever you want to it. And when my library sells books occasionally for like 25 cents a book, I'll turn them into art projects if I want to. I fold pictures and symbols and words into the pages of a book. Figuring out the detail with which you can do that is a little bit difficult, but once you figure it out, it's really fun. You know, I should make a YouTube tutorial on how to do it, because when I was first trying to figure it out, I saw so many guides, and they were all not great. I figured out a method that works so well for me personally that I'm like, this is the way. I understand now. Oh, it's so fun. When I get into it, I like really get into it, and I don't stop. But they make really fun presents to give to people, especially like for a household, just like their last name in a book folded. Beautiful work. What is this? Oh, fuel tank. That makes sense. I'm like, what am I cleaning right now? So using books as art projects, highly recommended, even though people will get mad about them. I've also considered taking up bookbinding. Bookbinding sounds fun. I don't know how to even get started wanting to rebind books, but that's something that I've been interested in kind of always, just because I like pretty books. Nice. Cleaning across the cement truck is, oof. I'm somehow almost done. Although I still have missing parts on the cement drum, and I think it's all right here. I just, like, need to finish this so I can go find all the missing spots on that drum. It's gonna be a mess. Yeah, I have too many craft things that I like to do and want to do in order to, like, properly get into bookbinding. But it's definitely something that every time I see people do it, I'm like, I want to do it too. It sounds so fun. And they look so pretty. Axel, what's up? Unfortunately, though, we got a bit carried away and left one of the mixers running. Oh, that's what I'm cleaning? Hence, you're here. Agency guy said if I didn't fix the switch, they'd dock my pay for a year. Ouch. Oh, no, ouch you very much. Somewhere on this tire is still dirty. Not that one, just this one. Oh, on the bottom. All right, we finally got the full story of the cement mixer. Hairdresser got hired to a construction site, did everyone's hair while the cement mixer was running. It dried, and now I'm here to solve the problem of the dirty cement mixer. Admittedly, I think it's going to be way cleaner than it was before, but whatever. It'll be fine. All these little safety reflectors. The game wants me to turn on this drum so bad. I don't know how I'm gonna clean that back tire. Oh, like that, apparently. Cool. Hubcab, inside wheel thing, bottom of those wheels. Nice. Time to get that. Let me on top. Come on, game. I can stand here. Ooh, cleaning this looks like it's gonna take a while. Oh my gosh. There we go. Oh, nicely done. There we go. Yeah, this is going to take quite a lot of water. Okay, that looks okay. I feel like I've left so many little spots on this. And I can't even see them. Maybe it's on the bottom. Or, nope, that's a different part. Oh, that's the same part, though. Just clean up into this light while we're here. Yeah, I think I don't really make news resolutions, but I would like to read more books that have been published recently. Mostly because I need to, and I'm bad at it. I'm just bad at it. I feel like I'm always like 8 years behind the trend. People are like, this book was really popular 10 years ago, and then I start reading it, and I'm like, yeah, okay, I got you. Didn't read it while it was popular, but I'll read it eventually. I gotta get better at that. Maybe one day. Getting in there is gonna be a mess, and I'm also still missing parts on the cement drum. Approach. I don't even know if there's a way for me to get closer to that. Okay, not bad actually. Still don't know what part of the drum is dirty, but that's okay. I'll have to get there eventually. I think I'm good to like cross to the other side. go. In here. Nice. Let me get the back of this thing. That was easy. Oh, it's probably the other side. I feel like it's almost going to be easier for me to do the wheels first and then the top part. Bottom part of the wheels that I always miss. And the top part of the meals. Meals? Did I say meals? Oh my gosh, it's Matt Will Oliver. I haven't seen you in so long. How are you doing, man? I love this game. Oh, this is the sequel. There is a sequel, and I love this game. Yeah, no, ever since the sequel came out, I've been like, #1 game to play. I love this game. I'm obsessed. I don't know how I'm going to clean this back tire, but you know, that's its own situation. I have no idea. I can't even see what I'm doing on that back tire. Clean the top of this first before I run over there. Can't tell what's clean and what's dirty, as per usual. There we go. Okay, I think I got it all. I definitely missed a spot, but that's okay. Because I think I got it. It's all looking like it's closer to one color. But yeah, I mean, I'm just cleaning. I love it. You know what's crazy is when Powerwash 2 released their demo for the sequel, I definitely got it immediately because how could I not? I still haven't played it. I haven't played the demo. Did I do that one? Yes. Yeah, I got the back wheel. Back wheel's hard. And then I have to do that black part. That's going to be rough. The top of this truck bed, I assume is what that is. And also finding the last dirty spot on the drum barrel. Drum barrel? Cement drum. It's like, what's it called? Drum something. I see you little spots in my peripheral vision. It's haunting me. Yes, that's right. There we go. Okay, apparently the pipe is its own piece, and so is that, which means I might not have gotten them clean on the other side, so let's just walk around real quick. Pipe, good. Gauge, no, also good. Spot, dirty. Because this side should be basically all clean. I just gotta do the other side. Oh gosh, and these lights. Came here around the time of our final pieces and spot checks for this cement truck. I was like, what is this? I couldn't even remember. What is this pipe here for? Why is there like half a pipe here? Played too much Tony Hawk as a child. Half pipe reminds me of skateboarding. And I don't even skateboard. good. Okay, everything there looks good. I can't stand on here, which is a tragedy. So I guess I'm cleaning you from this side. You want me to turn on the cement drum so bad, and I'm trying so hard not to. Nice. That looks good. Chute extension. Oh, for like the place where the cement pours out of the drum? That makes sense. Right, the chute extension is clean. I need short. Nope, that's long. Well, I guess I could do it with long too. Do it from farther away. Except for that. There we go. Give me one crouch. One level of crouch, please. Nice. That looks good. When you get near the end, things in this game start flashing at you to be like, still clean me, which is what this like reflector light, what is this, tail light? What the tail light is doing. So I'm hoping, other than like just the cement drum, the other little spots that I've missed will also start flashing. But the problem is that like the whole piece starts flashing. Gosh, this side is so much dirtier than the last side. Okay, got that. Truck bed. Short. Nope. Nope. How did I make that go away? It's like mostly over there, and I can't even really get to them. Maybe now that I'm starting crouched? If I crouch again, I can't crouch again. Press the dirt button. I don't see anything else over here. It's like on the floor. Gonna have to look at my inventory. Oh my gosh, that whole back is still dirty. It's hard to tell on the black. I felt like so much of that flashed, and then like one little thing got it back to normal. Alright, we're looking for anything pink. Oh, tire. Part of you? Oh, the top! Oh my gosh, I never did the top. Did I do the top on the other side? Probably not. Yes, I did. Okay, thank goodness. The steps look a little dirty. Probably from the bottom. Just the bottom step is dirty. How do I uncrouch? I'm stuck. Step. What about this step? Oh, this step is fine. Door guard, door, window, cab, arty, cement drum. I hate finding the last little spots. I have cleaned this cement drum so much. Part of this. I don't see anything. But there's at least 3 parts that are still dirty. Over here looks pretty good. This, oh, the bottom of this, I don't think I can actually clean without turning on the drum. Anything dirty over here? Yes, I can see light. Cab grab rail. What does that even mean? That thing? That thing. And I guess the one on the other side too, probably. All right, then I think I need to turn on the drum finally to get the bottom of that support ring, because I don't think there's a way for me to get to it otherwise, because it's under there. Some of them seem so complex when cleaning, right? Sometimes you're like, just like get the biddings without doing anything. But other times it's like so much effort. Yeah, okay, so it's just the drum in here. And where do I stand to press the on button? There we go. Tell me if you see dirt on the drum. It looks fine. I think I did like... The dirt button is showing tiny little things here. Almost imperceptible. The drum support part is like the biggest part and probably the easiest part to get to. I barely turned it. Oh, I see. It's the drum right next to the support guard. All right, well, that got the drum. I'll have to turn it a bit more to get to the rest of that dirt. Just do this. Clean it as it comes. Surely you've made a full rotation? Now I'm just spamming dirt button. Aha! Yeah, we did it. Okay. Animal. Is this Jet and Flows Angels? I need a hand flipping my farmhouse. A farmhouse? See, that sounds fun to me. Maybe that's just me. Oh my gosh, look at that. I don't like that in the time lapse. Sometimes it leaves dirt that like is definitely not there. I know it takes me forever to get back to this top of that, but some of them have been leaving stuff, and that's saying something. This is Arthur Lumix, the actual temporary supervisor at Fortune's Mine. Public access to this mine is strictly prohibited, and you shouldn't have been here. We'll need you to sign an NDA to that effect and trust that you'll destroy any videographic evidence of your work. Oops. That said, the cleaning itself was outstanding. Please don't speak of this to anyone ever. That's hilarious. That I was definitely not supposed to be here. Sorry, but also I was asked to be here. And I definitely did go in the mine, but now I'm like, is the mine part of the plot? I don't know. Let's proceed. Let's go to the farm animal. Oh, it's you. Great. Love the name change. It suits you. I have no idea what my name is in this game. You'll be pleased to know that you're not the only one adapting. With everything that's gone on lately, we're trying our hands at regenerative farming. This barn is to be our new farm shop, front and center. It needs to look the part, and I know you've got that covered. Don't you worry yourself about my pooches running around. Puppies? Getting in the way and biting your ankles. I've sent everyone I could find off to the dog cafe for the day. Will there be puppies that you couldn't find? I would like to pet a puppy. But also my cats are here, so I don't know if that's a good idea. We'll see if my cats are still here for this. Oh my gosh, I have to clean the silo too. This is a nice car. Whose car is this? Someone left their car here? Okay, we're gonna go see if we can find my cats. Cats, 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 cats. A gnome! Cats, cats. That's a nice window. I think I heard a chicken, question mark? Rooster? Crow? Where are my cats? This is a fun place to stand, just like on top of the bush. Come on, my cats are at like almost every single nap. Were you hiding? Squeak. There you are. All right, let's find Bubbles and Ulysses. All right, note to self, they might be in the shadows. There's another car that my cat is not on top of or hiding. Am I allowed this way? No. Okay. Another car. I see a cat. It looks like Ulysses. Ulysses, where's Bubbles? All right, we can do. Oh, Bubbles is on the back of the car. Bubbles. There you go, Bubbles. Okay. Yeah, let's, I guess, jump on top of this thing. I think it's a silo, question mark. Yep. This is going to be fun. I should have gone the fast way. Hold on. Yeah. I'm just going to jump onto it. Sprint button. And now we can admire the farm. Look at the hayfield, the other hayfield, third hayfield. I can pick up something from this far away. A mountain. I don't know what those buildings are. Another, maybe just more farms. Maybe just more farms. I don't think any of these mountains is Mount Rushless, but who knows? Who knows what's going on with Mount Rushless? Oh, you man. I will say the shininess of things in this game, real high, which is a problem because of glare. The silo looks intricate. It doesn't look that bad to me. It's just like, I don't know how much of this is supposed to come off or like how textured it's going to be underneath. Getting around the rivets, are these rivets the like grooves here? I don't think is going to be that bad. Going down each side individually is going to be rough. Especially if there's texture left behind, like these little spots here. I don't know if that's texture or if I'm supposed to clean them off. Because that doesn't look like it's doing anything. Anything? Okay, I'm gonna clean off some of the roof so I can press the dirt button without blinding myself. I think presumably if I go around this in one direction and then the other direction, I should be able to get most of it done. Animal. Don't know if you've heard about all the gerrymandering our friendly neighbor, Jeff Jefferson's been doing lately. Oh, I've heard. Well, she's changed up the town's boundaries, so now our little farm's in Pumpkin now and not Muckingham. And I know exactly why. Ooh, spill the tea, Annie. Because I have beef with Jeff Jefferson. Let me tell you, it's a good thing I'm not allowed to speak for my Powerwash man in this game, or else we would have some words if I was allowed to text people back. We would certainly have some words. Oh man, Jeff Jefferson. Am I going to hear cow sounds the whole time? Cows and sheep? That's cute. The glare of the sun. It's so strong. And it's on like almost everything I've cleaned has such intense glare. You don't get it at certain angles, but like finding the right angle to clean at is rough. Yeah, these like little divvy things just go around in chunks. Shouldn't be that bad. But I now see the parts of the silo I was missing was the sides, so... or of the silo cap that I was missing. You gotta like really get at it this way. There you go. Nice. Cool. Okay, so there is texture on some parts, like the top of the silo has some texture, which makes sense, but I hope we don't get a lot of that going down, or else that's going to make it hard to know what's clean and what's not. Going around this thing is also going to be a bit of a mess, just because of all the panels. And I have like the one piece of scaffolding to help me get around. I guess I have two, but I don't want to move the other one closer just to do this. I'm going to have to do it in chunks anyway. Ah, I locked my camera. Almost all the way around. Yeah, like the silo cap isn't going to ping for a long time if I have to go around to all the sides of this. Perfect. Honestly, kind of exactly where I wanted to land. One side of this is going to be a nightmare to clean because of the sun. I wish I had my extender. Maybe I could do this in thirds? I was thinking fourths, but thirds might be possible. It really just depends on how good I am at placing this scaffolding, which unfortunately the answer is not very. I learned about how bad I am placing this when I did the airship. Oh yeah, none of these are going to get bedinged until I get all the way down to the bottom. At least it's cleaning off pretty easily. A longer nozzle on to get that bit. Nice. Down a level. Down 2 levels. And proceed. Let's try on this side. Yes, I think that silo is going to clean up way faster than I thought it was. Almost to the bottom. Oh my gosh, I can't wait for Annie Mall to tell me all about Jeff Jefferson's illicit activities with gerrymandering so I can use them against him in our court case for ownership of Ulysses. Can't believe he's trying to take my cats away. You know, I also thought the silo was going to be harder. It's going pretty chill. The silo, the cement mixer even wasn't that bad. Like, I was expecting the cement mixer to kind of be way worse than it was. Like, I remember some early levels of Powerwash Simulator 1 in dealing with, like, moldy wood that was a tragedy to clean. I remember. But I guess nothing's going to be anything on those barnacles. And I still haven't upgraded my power washer this game. This is the default power washer. I'm waiting. I'm going to jump straight to the best one when I can. I don't think there's an achievement for... There wasn't an achievement in the first game for using the baby power washer the whole way through. And so I don't think there'll be one in this game. But we'll see. I should really check the achievements list before I actually make that choice. Because if there is an achievement for not buying anything, I won't. I will suffer. Just all the way down to the bottom. Yeah, this part looks pretty good. I don't even know how much of this panel I've been getting. I'll give it a once over on my way down. And then I'll just hop to the floor to get that bottom bit done. And then we'll rotate. Not bad. Alright, this panel didn't ba-ding. But it was on the angle, so I can see that. This one should. Unless I've definitely missed something. Okay, got one beam. Alright, yep, I've definitely missed something up top. I have to climb the ladder again. That's what I get for playing the game without the dirt button. Less thorough. Yeah, I got like none of the panels to bidding, but all of the beams I've done. All right, let's go see what I missed at the top of the panels. So I'm like, it still looks pretty good. Maybe it's, yep, maybe it's right there. I never looked up. I went too far down. Okay, you gotta do the other side of that trim, but other than that, these guys all look good. All right, so we'll need a little bit of overlap. Other than that, shouldn't be that bad. All right, time to be terrible at placing this. Nope, this way. And we do want that overlap a little bit. Like there. Right on the edge. Oof. Everything's fine. Clean up the parts up here that I missed. Yep, this was my problem, is that I cleaned down and then I didn't look back up. Silly, silly me. Maybe for safety I do it in fourths anyway. Or else I'm gonna miss spots like last time. I'll get him as I go down. Go down one more. So that edge of the trim probably is what needs to get cleaned. Yep, there we go. And the trim still's missing a spot somewhere. There we go. Perfect. Look at these nice vertical lines. Oh, well, the silo's cleaning quite nicely. I'm trying to walk down the stairs when I could have just jumped. Yeah, no, I think they talked about dogs. I was really hoping there would be some dogs. I mean, admittedly, it's kind of good because I have 3 cats that are always with me. So I don't know how well they would have gotten along, but maybe they're friendly dogs. They are farm dogs. Are farm dogs friendlier than most dogs? I feel like they have to be around all the other animals. But I guess this isn't this, well, I can hear some other animals. So I was like, this isn't really an animal farm. Animal farm. But it's mostly wheat. And I guess, do you keep wheat in silo? Wheat in silo, I suppose. I actually don't know what goes in silos. Anything? Question mark? Whatever you want to put in it? Dry grains? Mostly, I imagine. Who knows? But yeah, she mentioned dogs. I was really hoping to see some doggos. Maybe they're by the house. I am only on the silo. Haven't done any of the farmhouse at all. Did you beding? Did not beding. Probably higher up. Given that I only managed to do a chunk of this trim or panel. Let's see what my angle's been like on these and whether or not I'll be able to do the next. I don't think I can do the next one in one chunk. Oh, maybe. Depends on how well I can place this. How close do you think I have to get? Like, there? That looks pretty good. Actually going to be kind of rough for this edge, but I think I can get it from up here and then it'll be fine. Because this should finish off the cap, roof, whatever this is. The top of the silo. There's a little door. Why is there a door on the top of the silo? I don't know how silos work. I know nothing about farming, it should be said. I am not from a farm place. I only learned what a silo was, like, post-college. Okay. That roof trim. Oh, the edge of this guy. Perfect. Nice. And then, like, that far trim is still dirty somewhere. No idea where. Might be on the other side. I might have wanted to do a pass before I moved this scaffolding. I just got too excited. What? Oh, on the stairs. Thanks. That was chaos. I don't know why I did that. Go. Nice. Get all these spots. I mean, I was done, but I wasn't expecting to jump. Go. Oh man, the silo's cleaning so nicely. So the silo looks like it's going to be about 20% of this entire thing? Maybe less, maybe like 18. I'm so close to being done. I'm gonna have to go back around a couple of times, I think, to spot check for trims and panels. Actually, probably not panels, probably just trims. Yes, like, did I get that guy? Yeah, yeah. I know I missed one to my right, so we'll almost definitively have to go back. Silo cleaned up quite nice. This guy. Nice. No pips. Oh, one pip. Not gonna be able to do it from up here. It looks like it's at the top. All right, well, let's stand directly in front of you. All right, starting at the top because I do believe in a top-down cleaning approach. Always. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. I'm sorry, does this say chimney? Aren't chimneys supposed to have holes on the top of them? I guess how the sides works. I'm not particularly experienced with chimneys. Nice. I don't even know what bedinged just now. I was not paying attention. Oh, it looks like the white part in the middle is its own piece. And that's what bedinged. Get you from this side. Yeah. Here's a second chimney. Too close. Too close. Animal. Yes, tell me. You see, now we're in Pumpton. We can't draw water from the Kalama River. Our farming's instantly become completely unsustainable. The mayor's trying to shut me down, presumably revenge for my monks from the temple up there on the hill egging his mansion years ago. Annie's the one who did the egging? That's amazing. The man's pettiness knows no bounds. You're telling me. You're telling me. I got so much beef with Jeff Jefferson. Jeff Jefferson's a little punk. Okay. I do it from this angle. Get both sides of the chimney at once. Might have to clean up on the inside corners, but other than that, way faster than going side by side. Or not, or enough splash damage that I do get the inside corners. That's crazy. Yep. Other side. Got the roof. Get the chimney. Chimney, chimney. I don't think I've ever actually seen Mary Poppins. I know I've seen scenes from Mary Poppins, but I don't think I've ever actually seen the whole movie. I don't know what's going on in that movie. Nice. All right, I think I have time to finish the roof before I have to eat. Whenever you see a weather vane, you remember Final Destination. Final Destination had such a grip on the psyche of like a certain demographic of people, myself included. Like, oh my gosh, there are some things that like will always remind me of Final Destination, and I'm like, no, not gonna do that. Never. Like, there's a fun like image on the internet of someone who took a picture of a bunch of cars that are behind a logging truck, and they are significantly far behind said logging truck, and it's like, yeah, that's a bunch of people who've seen Final Destination. They know. They know. And you know what? I would say that ultimately it promotes better safety, so it's not even a bad thing. Be safe. The premise of the Final Destination movies, I think, is kind of weird, but I do think it was interesting how they went about all of that. Very like predestination vibes, but ultimately, why is the middle one? Did I miss? There we go. It's like I missed a bit. Oop, I've been playing long enough that Powerwash Simulator is starting to make my computer lag. I don't know why that happens. That's okay. That's usually around 2 hours. I'm gonna finish the roof, and then I think I'm gonna go get lunch, dinner, breakfast. I don't know what time it is. I'll go eat something. Give me a snack. Now I'm like, should I watch the Final Destination movies again? No, it's just gonna make me paranoid. I don't want to be paranoid about like otherwise pretty normal things. Ba, 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 ba. I think for ease, I'm just gonna do one side of the roof and then the other. Just keep going in one direction. Can't get too close to the chimney. Gotta clean the floor first. I can hear animals. I just can't see them. And I would like to. Except for the dogs are at the dog cafe. Oh my gosh, can you imagine like an animal cafe, like a cat cafe that operated as like a hotel for cats? Like, you're gonna be gone on vacation. Leave your cats with us in the cafe and we'll let people play with them while you're on vacation. I think that could actually work. Definitely don't have the resources to like make that a thing, but I think it would be a fun idea. Like only a quarter of the way through the large expanse of this roof. And I can see that I've disconnected from Twitch chat a few times. Oops. Not the edge. I mean, I guess I don't want to go this faster. I could use the crouchy technique. Actually, I could probably just do this. The roof is angled. It does it for me. Oh my gosh, that's so much faster. Kind of insane. Does leave behind a little bit of residue, but not that bad, considering. Come on. There we go. Yeah, there was just going to be no way to get under the chimney except for, like, to be under the chimney. Nice. All right, what spots that I've missed? Mary Poppins is a good movie. It reminds you of Nanny McPhee. I must say, I don't think I've seen Nanny McPhee either. I think that was just a little bit after my time. But also, I was a weird kid. I didn't like a lot of common movies. My mother always says that we were just too violent as children, me, my brother, and my sister. Like, we never watched, like, calm children's television. We only watched, like, violent children's television. Power Rangers and whatnot. Oh, you know what might be the problem? That the roof goes down a little bit, has a lip. It doesn't look like it. All right, then where are the rest of your spots? The side of the roof didn't bading. Here. Oops, wrong button. All at the edges here. Makes sense. That's a different part of the roof. Yeah, so I think the roof must wrap under at least a little bit. because I'm not getting any pink on this surface, so I'll just have to do that after. I know I had some issues on a previous map that had a roof wrap issue where the pieces were just so close together on a corner that they counted together on that corner. So it was really hard to do one wall and then the other wall because basically you had to do the corner of the wall in order to get it done. Nice. Clean. Beautiful. Get under the chimney. You're just swinging my power washer around like a crazy person. I'm trying to think of a movie in like the time of Nanny McPhee that I did see, but I can't honestly remember. I remember thinking Nanny McPhee looked creepy as hell. The character, not the movie. The movie looks like very Mary Poppins, which is fine. I had no issues with Mary Poppins. In fact, I know most of the Mary Poppins songs, I think. I just never actually engaged with Mary Poppins as like a film that I watched. Which I want to say like is entirely my fault, but it's not. It's my parents' fault because they could have made me watch things when I was a child. They never did though. They never like forced us to watch things. They would give us options to watch things. The problem is that once you're a kid and you've seen episode 5 of Star Wars, you just want to keep watching Star Wars, you know? I watched a lot of Star Wars as a kid. And Indiana Jones. I loved Indiana Jones. But we didn't own Indiana Jones, like on VHS, so I mostly watched Star Wars. Because that's what we had access to. I also really like Jurassic Park. But Nanny McPhee, I think, came out when I was like in middle school or high school. I would have been like maybe 14 years old. I don't remember watching it. What was I also at that time? In a similar vein, kind of, Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children is like a book I read that is similar, I think. But again, I don't know much about Nanny McPhee. There was also some strange other media book situation that reminded me of it that I cannot remember the name of for the life of me. Annie Mall, tell me more. But you know what? He doesn't figure on how us country folk fight back. We've been studying up on our polycultures, rotating crops and animals. Minimal water usage, just what we needed. If the county mayor thinks he's stitched us up, he can think again. Ooh, someone just called about a job? Are you getting it? Are you interviewing? Best of luck. Honestly, the job market is in such a weird state right now. It's like most people don't even hear back. So the fact that you've heard back at all, especially like via phone call, is amazing. Super congratulations. Sending all the good vibes your way. I'll sacrifice a goat for you. I don't actually have a goat. If I did, I would sacrifice a goat for you. To who? Who's like the god of working? Like, or just do fortune? Luck? Can send sacrifice something to like Fortuna? Great fortune for you. Yeah, job market's stressful right now. I know, like, right now, I've also been applying for jobs, which has not been fun. Did I get you? Did I get you? Let's see what's going on. Most of you, Josh is like Nosferatu. Whoa. As a child? Wait, were you watching Nosferatu as a child? Invisible Man, other horror movies. Yeah, man, these are all like 80s-ish horror, no? From the 30s and 60s. When I was younger, oh my gosh. I love the idea of some child just being like horror films and then their parent being like, how about Toy Story? That's amazing. Oh my gosh. Oh, I hear you, Rose. That's such a situation. And also, like, the market's just been real bad. What industry are you in? All right, did I get all the spots on the top this way? Yes? Yes. Okay, so I think I'm going to try to do the edges on the sides. And then I'm probably going to have to go get food. Okay, let's see if I can move the scaffolding from up here. Hard, but possible. Other way. Like, right there. Up. Cost consulting. Okay. Oh, banking. I always thought banking would be an interesting field to get into. Especially, like, as I've been trying to, like... Yeah, that lip right there of roof has been what's making me not bidding. I'm gonna have to do that on both sides. That's rude. Niche banking security. That sounds fun. I've been, like, kind of, like, thinking about other industries to get into. I left education, and let me tell you, one, education's rough, and I wouldn't wish it on anyone. You have to have such a different mindset to work education, which I just did not have the mental for. Like, if education was chill, it would have been fine. But unfortunately, the world of education is just, like, so not chill in most capacities or regards. So, leaving education was kind of a mess. That's so far away. Whew. Close enough. Go down one. Yeah, especially with, like, the way the job market is right now. Leaving any career is kind of not recommended, but okay. I apparently should have hit the dirt button before because I didn't get all of it here, and I might not have gotten all of it on the other side either. My roofs are not going to beding. Go around one more time. I think I got it all on this side. It's so hard to see. The pink is so blinding. But I'm also like, I don't know. I feel like there's so little everyone tells you about any of the job markets that you're just like, how would you even know what you wanted to do? Because, like, there's no information. Off the trash can. Oh, you just walk onto that? Yeah. Part of the issue, no idea what to do now? Yeah, I know. It's such a bad... Wait, oh my gosh, it's a little tiny lip in that direction. That's what I'm missing. to make this bidding. That's so annoying. That little tiny lip. Goodness gracious. You left your banking job. Oh. Oh, okay, okay. I feel like banking adjacent is a nice, I don't know. I'm not hugely personable. Like, I get so irritable with people often. It's like me being like low-key autistic. So like it's hard for me to be in like front-facing jobs, but I love like organization and detail. So I'm like, maybe something like with money would be nice, where I can like organize numbers. Because like, yeah, finding a new job and qualifications sounds so rough. Ugh, and then the tariffs messing up, yeah, everything, that sounds like such a mess. I'm so sorry you have to deal with that. Goodness gracious. I know. Right now that I'm like actively applying for jobs, I've been in the place where I'm like, to everyone, I've just been like, so what do you do for a living? Because like, I have no idea how adults function. That still wasn't enough? Did I miss some of you? Gotcha. All right, look at that roof. Let's just look at the farm from this perspective and this perspective only. Oh wait, better. From this perspective, we can see the silo in the back. Ignore those eaves. Don't worry about it. The farm looks great. Yeah. No, but that's usually on my list of things to do right after I finish streaming, is I go get some food and then I start looking through jobs again, because jobs are a mess. And right now I'm like part-time, so rough. Don't want to be there, but is what it is. We deal. And I'm fortunate enough to be in a position where I can deal with it. So it's okay. But yeah, no, I understand. I hope everything goes well, and I hope you reach your own peace, and however that may happen to be. And if not, I'm still pretty into the idea of like just starting a giant house with like just friends where we all contribute, because that sounds like a fun idea. And more reasonably affordable than whatever the hell our current financial situation is, because the job market, man, job market sucks. Just like, maybe we should go get a farm. Let's go get a farm. If anyone has kids, I have a degree in education. I can teach any children, basically anything. Reaching the end of unemployment. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, adulting is not fun. They don't teach you anything about this in school. And quite frankly, I am very much at the point where I'm like, there's no way school could have prepared me for this. Yeah. Do what you gotta do to survive. It's a marathon, not a sprint, etc., etc. But, don't forget to enjoy yourself in the process. And never, ever forget, when you're applying for jobs or working for anyone, regardless of how much you need a job in any moment, never forget that your employer will always drop you in a heartbeat without thinking about it. Because they will. And they will tell you that they can't, and they'll expect 1,000% from you, and then they'll just be like, bye. So you don't need to give them 1,000%. You barely need to give them 100%, I'm going to be honest, for most positions. But remember that, put yourself first, regardless of what your employers tell you, because yikes. There is controversy, I'm sure. Yeah. That sounds like there'd be controversy. gosh, these eaves are so hard to clean. One more? Like here? Yeah. Oh. Yeah, that's sus as hell. That is, a big concern. Like, you can cite whatever you want for any, you know, rationale for doing anything nowadays, but you can't stop that from being really sus. Huh. Well, that is a whole other situation. Goodness gracious. Sorry you have to be dealing with that. That sounds so rough. I wouldn't even know where to begin. Like, that's just a whole other mess. I'm sorry, Rose. I have some words for your employer that are not that are not appropriate for anyone, to be honest. But ugh. Yeah, that's how a lot of these places get you. That's a mess. Goodness gracious. Well. Here. We can pet Ulysses for you. God, they're so cute. Look at them. My kitty cats. So majestic. Oh my gosh, I just realized Ulysses' collar. Her collar is the Powerwash Simulator logo. Alright, best cats. Ugh. Alright, well, I'm gonna go fetch food. Sending you all my best wishes and hearts and hugs. But yeah, if you ever want to chat, feel free to send me a message. We can always just talk about whatever. Enjoy the rest of your day. Have fun. Drink water. Get some food as well, because food's good for you. Also, great to see you again, Matt with Oliver. Have a lovely day, everyone. Goodbye.